Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to take a look at this insulated cover for the 64 quart Truma electric cooler. Now this stylish form-fitting cooler cover is going to protect your Truma cooler model C60 while at the same time increasing the efficiency of your cooler. Now if you do not already have this cooler, we do have it available here at etrailer.com. On your screen, I am including our item number of this cooler that I have this cover on. And you can just take that item number and put it in the search field of our website, and that will take you to that cooler. Now, just taking a brief look overhead, the lid of this cover secures by using hook and loop fasteners. So this is going to be very easy to remove, and as you can see, you are going to have complete and clear access to the lid of your cooler, and you're going to be able to open this up and then close it with no problem at all. And then you can just replace the cover by lining up the hook and loop fasteners, and we are good to go. Now this insulated cover does utilize a highly efficient insulation system, beginning with our nylon exterior cover. And this nylon material is going to protect your cooler from scratches and even splashes of water. The nylon is very durable, very tough, and I don't think this is going to rip or tear easily at all. And then on portions such as the ends here and on the bottom, there's this rubber matting to add to the ruggedness and durability of the cover. So I think the cover is going to be able to handle quite a bit of punishment, and it's going to do a great job of protecting your cooler while you're transporting it. But as you probably saw when I removed the lid of our cover, this also on the inside here has an aluminum coated polyester interior, and that is going to help keep the heat out of this cover, and that's going to help your cooler run even more efficiently. Now this is going to be a relatively easy install. It would probably go a little bit easier if you had someone else helping you with this. Not because it's complicated, but because of the size of the cooler. I was able to fit the cover over the cooler by myself, but it did take a little bit of patience to do so. But to install this cover, it is relatively simple. First, you just want to, when you receive the cover, you want to remove the top panel or the lid of the cover. So you'll remove that. I'm going to put this down here. And then we do have zippers here, and you're just going to unzip, and that will loosen this end, and that is going to allow you to basically drop the cooler into the cover, and then you're just going to push it into the opposite end here. There are 4 holes at the base of this cover to where the feet of the cooler will drop in, so that's going to help you get a really good fit. And once you have those feet in, and you have the side of this part of the cooler in this panel of the cover, then it's going to be a relatively simple job then just to bring this panel back up and then zip it into place. So again, it's relatively easy. You might need a friend to help you make sure that you have it just to help you with the size of the cooler itself. But once you have it on, it's on, and it's going to do a great job protecting your cooler. Now, I also wanted to point out some other features of this cover. Let's take a close-up look here real quick. We do have these ventilation windows here. It's a kind of a mesh material that is going to make sure that your cooler is getting adequate ventilation, so you're not going to have to worry about your cooler getting warm in here or overly warm. It's going to be ventilated very well. Then we also have this access vinyl window that's going to let you use the controls, so you can lift this up has a little hook and loop fastener there. That's going to give you complete access to your control panel. You're going to have access to your ports on this side and then on the opposite side as well. So this cover is not going to restrict you using any of the features or functions of your cooler. You're going to have access to the handles. So all of the important aspects of this cooler are still going to be readily accessible. Also, I wanted to point out that we do have some pockets here that's going to allow you to put in utensils or maybe plates, and you could even use them for throwing in your power cords that come with your cooler. I'm just going to throw in my AC and DC cable here. Then on this end we have another pocket here. You could throw something in like your instruction manual or for the cooler, something like that. So very practical. It's going to help you keep track of things that you might want to keep with this cooler. Now, as I mentioned, the bottom does have this rubber matting material that's going to help keep this stable, along with the feet that stick out from the cooler itself. And really, you're making an investment when you buy a cooler like this, and this cover is just a way to protect that investment. Kind of like when you buy a pricey smartphone, you typically get a case to protect that phone from scratches and dings and things like that. And that's kind of what this case does. It's just helping you protect the investment that you are making in this cooler. Well, that's going to conclude our brief look today. I do hope that it was helpful for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.